UFC fighter Cameron Smotherman collapses at UFC 234 weigh-ins.
$135.5.
135.5 for Cameron.
Guys, get one of the doctor out here. Get one of the doctors. Make some weight.
Cameron Smotherman went on Instagram to address his collapse.
All right, I obviously have gotten a lot of messages, and I appreciate all of the, genuine concern about me. I'm completely okay. I'm good. I'm not entirely sure what happened. I see a lot of, people online saying, "Oh, it's crazy weight cuts," stuff like that. I genuinely didn't cut very much weight for this fight. I came in, pretty low, but even, over the course of this week, I haven't cut much weight. I'm not entirely sure what happened, and I have some more tests and stuff to take in the coming weeks to, get to the bottom of it. But, for all the people, saying I must have done a crazy cut or something like that, I cut very, very little weight. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. But yeah, I appreciate the concern. I'm completely okay, and, I'll hopefully be back soon. I apologize to my opponent, and yeah.
Justin Gaethje talks about his weight cut and says Paddy Pimblett's size won't matter.
Well, Justin, we're here at the T-Mobile Arena, and earlier this morning you stepped on the scale, you made weight, and then after you made weight, you said now the fun part starts.
Oh, yeah.
Will anyone ever even really know the feeling of when you're on that scale and that commission guy says 155, you know that you're done cutting weight, the feeling of joy that comes with that?
No, that is not quite as good as when you win, but it's right up there. You know, that all the water, all the fluids coming in, and then I get to eat a bunch of food and, rehydrate, refuel. And, our cars are like race machines or race cars, and we have to put the proper things in them. But yeah, that 2 days before that weight cut is really terrible.
Yeah, for sure.
There's no way to know it unless you do body physique or bodybuilding. Then you go through those processes. But yeah, there's no describing it.
It's been an interesting fight week, man. You guys have been around each other so long. With the Paramount deal, there's been some added media, and you guys have clearly stated bad intentions, but then you've also had a couple funny moments back and forth. Has this been an interesting fight week for you in terms of kind of interacting with your opponent?
No, it's pretty similar. I mean, we got to go through all this weird shit before that we get in there and fight. I take nothing from it, whether I'm in his head. He keeps having references. He says I was agitated, or what was it? He said I was nervous. One of them, he says I needed to take my slides off today. Strange things to be talking about before we get in a fight tomorrow.
He told me a couple moments ago that he thinks he's in your head, though.
Yeah.
And he said that.
I love that he's thinking about me. I've had no thoughts of our interactions when we face off. I don't care what he's thinking, what he's feeling. None of that matters. Tomorrow's the only thing that matters. 25 minutes in time, and that's it.
You know what you're doing. You've been here before. You seem especially dialed in, though, man. Do you feel that? Do you feel like particularly dialed in for this one, or is that just like?
Yeah, absolutely. I love pressure, and obviously understanding and realizing this is not the beginning of my career. I've enjoyed every step. It's gone so. I wish it didn't go so fast because it's so fun, and I'm gonna miss it so much whenever it is gone. So, absolutely locked in, absolutely 100% prepared, and absolutely ready to go out there and perform.
He has said that he thinks that size is an advantage that he has on this, and that people, when they get in there with him, and that helps him with the range and everything else. You've gotten to stand next to him a lot now. Do you think that obviously you're confident that you're going to get the win, but is size an obstacle here? Is size a challenge in this fight?
I mean, as long as I'm creating angles, then his size doesn't matter. As long as I'm putting my chest in my head in his chest, size is not going to matter. I need to keep him moving backwards. I need to push him backwards. I need to move forward, and I need to take him into the 4th and 5th rounds. He's very pumped up right now. He's going to be the same tomorrow. I hope he comes out guns a-blazing because he's just going to waste energy.
Yeah. Last question, and I'll let you get going. You said you're not. This doesn't last forever, so you're taking it all in. You're treasuring it. What does this night look like for you before you win an interim championship? With the family, with the team,
Yep.
what kind of
Yeah,
vibe will it be?
same as always. You know, time with my family. You know, the family, coaches, my whole team. You know, those are the people that inspire me to go out there and perform. And so there's nobody. Same after the fight as well. I don't go to after parties. I don't have parties. I hang out with my family.
Paddy Pimblett's final words ahead of title showdown against Justin.
Look at the smile on that face. Enjoying yourself?
Enjoying myself, though. I cannot wait for this. Cannot wait.
The atmosphere out there absolutely electric. A lad from Highton, Liverpool, taking over Las Vegas, fighting for UFC gold. This is what it's all been about, Pat.
It's what it's all been about, and it's what's happening tomorrow. This gold's coming back to Liverpool, England, United Kingdom. Simple as that. There's no way he beats me. I am going to absolutely dismantle him from start to finish. And he's not going to be ready, lad. He's overlooking me like everyone does, underestimating me. And it's going to pay a price on his face and his body and his legs tomorrow.
Looked like you had an exchange with him there. Looked like two mates meeting down the pub, to be honest. Laughing and joking. What was he saying?
No, I just said to him, come on then. Say, let's take your flip-flops off. Let's see who's taller. And he was like, you were on your tippy toes yesterday, you I was like, I weren't though. You know what I mean? So like, come on. And then I said, how'd the weight cut go? And he was like, I was like, didn't look it, mate. Didn't look it.
You yourself, coming nice and light, all fired up. All roads lead to gold, mate. With 10-year journey. It seems like you're absolutely ready for it.
I am. I've never been this ready. Never been so excited for a fight in my entire life. I cannot wait to absolutely mufti him and bring this belt back.
There's a message down the barrel to all the fans at home and tuning in. Saturday night to see Paddy the Baddy become UFC champ.
Make sure you tune in. This is going to be spectacular viewing when I finish Justin Gaethje and bring this belt back home to Liverpool, England, the United Kingdom.
I know you've been inundated with messages, but I've got one more. Look at this fella. He wanted to jump in as well. Wazza. I'll send it, 'cause it's so loud now you probably can't hear it, but a message
yes,
off Wazza.
Rudy, you know that fellow Scouser. Lad, I got a message off Klopp yesterday.
Amazing.
Got a video off Klopp, lad, and I will run through a brick wall for that man, so there's no way I'm losing after a message off him. Gerard, Rooney, it's happening, lad, it's happening. Just watch tomorrow night, lad, believe me.
See you tomorrow, Paddy.
You know that.
Right.
Paddy and Justin final stare down and Rogan interviews.
Paddy, you have been on a spectacular rise to the top of the lightweight division, and tomorrow night is the most important fight of your career. Give us your thoughts on it and Justin Gaethje as an opponent.
You know, as I've been saying this whole time, Justin Gaethje's a legend, and I'm going to come out and I'm going to finish him. I'm going to add another... I'm going to add another legend to my resume and take this interim title back home to Liverpool, England. And everyone here is ready for it. They all want to see it. That's what's happening tomorrow. Let's go!
Good luck to you, sir. Paddy Pimblett, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best to ever do it, ladies and gentlemen. Justin, you publicly said this is the last chapter of your career. You want to go out with the title. Give us your thoughts on what tomorrow night means to you.
Oh, it means everything. I've committed my whole life to this, and this is every fight's the biggest, but this is the biggest fight of my life. I cannot wait to carry the stars and stripes on my back and represent this country like it should be represented.
Thank you, sir. Good luck.